Yo, sup? What's good? I woke up this morning and had the urge, the feeling, the want to record. So here I am. Also, I was going over some of my downloads from a few days ago, a week ago, whatever, and I noticed something interesting about two separate downloads that I got. And that was my signal, my confirmation to go ahead and record a message for them. Now, if you saw my rant yesterday, I meant every fucking word I said. I said that shit. And I meant that shit. I'm fucking tired of trying to help motherfuckers in the collective that don't really want to be fucking helped. So, if you are one of these people I am talking about that only give a fuck about the love readings, like I've said several times, unsubscribe. Because I'm basically done with those. We have elevated, we have evolved, we have ascended, we have moved the fuck on. Cycles are closed. If you want to stay in the same goddamn cycles, then stay in the cycles. But we don't have to stay with you. I don't have to stay with you. And I won't stay with you. If you want to watch the same goddamn love readings over and over again from the same readers, the same message 13 times a damn day, go do that somewhere else. It ain't here. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I'm here to teach, elevate, help you heal, evolve, etc. If that ain't the fucking shit you on, get the fuck out. I've never given a fuck about the numbers. You can go. Because you moving, leaving, going, me detaching from your energy opens up the door for someone who does want to heal, evolve, ascend, etc. to come in. So, without further ado, get the fuck out so that who needs to be here can come in. Now, also, I don't know why I'm being guided to tell y'all this. Don't get it twisted. The head ain't covered because I'm worried about the fucking magic. No, the head is covered because I feel like a fucking spiritual assassin and not the negative one. A spiritual warrior, a fighter, an assassin, okay? So I wanted to dress the part because that's how I fucking feel. I'm here to fuck shit up. So, if you're ready to fuck shit up, welcome home. This download I got is actually very interesting. Now, originally, I got this download on February 27th, 2026. For context, today is March 6th, 2026. Only take the dates how they resonate. I only give the dates for context. If the dates mean nothing to you, then the dates just mean nothing to you. Capiche? All right. So at 8:58 a.m. on February 27th is when I got this download. I guess I have to show you so it makes more sense. Okay. So if you are not new here, you may remember that I recorded a video talking about how Spirit guided me to buy a space atlas. I didn't even know they existed, but I was guided to buy a space atlas, right? Well, I was also guided to buy these cards about space, about nebulas and constellations and all that shit. I was guided to buy these as well. I don't know. I just do what I'm told, okay? So I was sitting here and Spirit told me to reach in the box and grab a random card. So I'm like, okay. So I grabbed a random card and the card that came out was M37. If you don't know much about stargazing and the classifications for the nebulas and the constellations, all that shit, it's the Messier catalog. I believe it's Messier because it's French, Messier, Messier catalog. So in the Messier catalog, this constellation, this galaxy, it's a galaxy, is classified as M372099. Okay? This is called the Salt and Pepper Cluster. which is actually very interesting because when I got this download to pull the card, the salt and pepper actually called to me, and I was like, and I thought about the group, the singing group Salt and Pepper. Literally a couple days ago, I see a bunch of YouTube videos about the Salt and Pepper talking about how the industry, the music industry, is demonic, and so I was like, oh, that was a download too. I didn't run with it though, but yeah, it was connected. The Salt and Pepper cluster. It's a cluster of stars. Okay, it's a in the constellation Auriga. Auriga. That's the constellation that the Salt and Pepper cluster is in. It's also called the Charioteer. Confirmation verb. Confirmation verb. It's also called the Charioteer. A charioteer is someone who drives a chariot, a skilled chariot driver. They also drove war chariots. War chariots. That was giving me spiritual warfare. Okay? Now, culturally, Krishna serves as a charioteer or sarathi for Arjuna, symbolizing guidance. This is also interesting because this morning I was scrolling through YouTube. I don't really watch videos. I read the titles and I can tell what the video is about from reading the title. So I don't really watch videos. I read the titles and I just scroll and read titles. And I already know what the video is about. So I was scrolling and I saw a thumbnail of a video, and the thumbnail was Krishna, big as hell. It's all connected. There's no coincidences, okay? It's all connected. So for someone, Krishna is, I can't think of the word, significant. I don't know why I couldn't think of the word, okay? But like I said, culturally, Krishna serves as a charioteer or sarathi for Arjuna, symbolizing guidance. Remember that. That's important. Now, I was then guided to break down the numbers of this cluster, the classification numbers of the cluster. So, the letter M, as in man child. Okay. The letter M is the 13th letter of the alphabet. 13 is the death card in tarot, which is endings, change, sometimes literal death. 37, 3 and 7 equal 10, okay? And then 2099, 9 plus 9 plus 2 is 20. So 13 breaks down to 4. 10 is 1, 20 is 2. So 1, 2, 4 is what breaks down, is what M372099 breaks down to, 124. Okay? 124, the angel number, is trust that you will achieve success with all that you put your will and effort towards. Continue to rely on your intuition and angels when you need help and guidance. And I already told you, the charioteer, Krishna, and all those things represent guidance, okay? So when you add 124 together, it equals 7, okay? Now, the funny thing about 124, yesterday, no, the 5th, yeah, yesterday. So remember, for context, today is March 6th, 2026. On March 5th, 2026, randomly at 8:58 a.m., I heard 124. Now, this is where it gets interesting. The initial download about the constellation cluster was at 8:58 a.m. I got 124 as a download at 8:58 a.m. yesterday. Sorry, my daughter. So 124 breaking down to 7 is very significant. So 7 means obstacles overcome and success realized. So as long as you are following the guidance, the intuition from spirit, universe, divine, God, Ra, whatever you call them, you will find success. You will overcome obstacles and you will find success. Okay? Now, this is where the download gets a little interesting, where the message gets a little more interesting. M37 is around 350 million years old and provides insight into the midlife stages, the salt and pepper cluster, midlife stages of the evolution of stars within these clusters. Okay, stars is star seeds. Clusters of stars are soul families. If you remember the reading I did about a week or two ago about the James Webb Telescope, I was telling you how the James Webb Telescope is actually a time machine that they use to go back to the beginning of the universe, because they can see back, what, 350 billion years into the past, to the beginning of the first stars. Again, stars are star seeds. Star clusters are soul family, okay? Galaxies, all that shit, they all have a significance. So this cluster is 350 million years old and provides insight into the midlife stages of the evolution of star seeds and soul families. That's literally what this is talking about, okay? I'm going to actually link the video for the James Webb Telescope at the end of this video in the last 20 seconds. So look on the sides here for that video, okay, if you want, are curious or interested in watching it. Now, the James Webb Telescope, like I said, can see the formation of the first stars, star seeds, basically the infancy to adolescence of star seeds, the first star seeds to be formed, the first star seeds to be born, okay? M37 stars have a high metallicity. I don't know if I said that right. Metallicity? A lot of metal compared to other clusters, which indicates that these stars, these star seeds, formed from interstellar material, space material, interstellar material that had been enriched by previous generations of stars, basically taught by ancestors, taught by other star seeds, ancestor star seeds. Okay, so the basic message I'm getting from this is, as long as you are listening to the guidance of your intuition, your ancestor star seeds, spirit, universe, divine God, Ra, you will overcome the obstacles in your life and you will gain success. You are born and birthed from interstellar star seeds, star material, space, debris, material, etc., whatever you want to call it. You were birthed for a reason. You were raised, enriched, and guided by your ancestor star seeds. You belong to a specific star cluster, a specific soul family. It's time for you to find your star seeds. It's time for you to find your soul family. It's time for you to tap the fuck in, listen to the guidance from your ancestors, your ancestor star seeds, spirit, God, universe, again, whatever you want to call them. It's time. Because that's the only way you will overcome the obstacles and find success. Anything less is uncivilized. Guys, that's literally it for this message. And I'm also getting just right now that this is for someone in their middle age. So I'm getting like between 40 and 60. This message is for someone very specific. It doesn't have to be those ages, but that's what I'm getting from the salt and pepper cluster and the salt and pepper and the midlife stages of the stars, okay? So, guys, that's all I have for this message. So I'm going to close this message here. I declare and decree it reaches who is meant to reach with full understanding and awareness. And I will see you in the next one. I have some more for you guys. So don't go nowhere. I'll be right back. I love you. And I'll see you in the next one. Toodles.